Hello, everyone. My name is Julia Alina Garcia. I'm a proud New Yorker and a sophomore at the University at Albany, where I'm majoring in digital forensics and journalism. I come from Dominican and Honduran roots, and this is my story. I've always been full of energy, talkative since I could talk, curious since I could ask questions. Whether I'm dancing with my sister, teaching kids at church, or studying on campus, I love learning, helping others, and finding creative ways to make an impact. My story starts in a tight-knit family in Queens, New York. We've never had a lot, but we've always found joy in the everyday. Attending church twice a week, spending weekends at local parks and museums, dancing in the living room after dinner, or just for fun. I've been dancing since I was very small, and my sister has always been my partner. Dance is how I express myself, connect with my culture, as well as lead others. I've choreographed routines for church services and mentored younger girls, helping them worship God through praise dance. Cooking and baking is another way I show love. Whether I'm making rice and beans, pasta or cakes, food is a bridge between generations and cultures, and I love to see people happy after they try my food. Working with children has been a constant in my life. Since 2018, I've helped in and taught Sunday school, led a high school summer orientation, been a summer camp counselor, and a swim teacher. Working with kids reminds me to be present, to lead with kindness, and to adapt quickly. They've taught me that leadership is about trust and being consistent.
This is the part where I'll be answering the questions about Frederick Douglass and Daniel O'Connell. The lives of Daniel O'Connell and Frederick Douglass inspire me because their resilience and advocacy for justice was very admirable. The way that Daniel O'Connell had never even set foot in America, and yet he was advocating against slavery, something he had never seen with his own two eyes, shows me that I can advocate for causes that I don't see myself, like human trafficking, which is something that I'm interested in. The way that Frederick Douglass wrote his own memoir about his life struggles in a time that he wasn't even supposed to know the alphabet shows me how important the power of knowledge and education are. Going to Ireland took Frederick Douglass from the abolitionist that he already was to someone who fought for the social injustices of people. Seeing the oppression, poverty, and marginalization in Ireland was eye-opening for him, and it gave him a different view of the world that he took with him for the rest of his life. And this is why gaining international experiences are so important to me. I've never been out the country, not because I didn't want to, but because my family couldn't afford it or we had to prioritize other needs. I think it would be so amazing, and I've always thought about it, how cool it would be to see other cultures and learn from them, expand my understanding of justice around the world, and just learn more about the world in general. I want to bring back those lessons with me and use them in my future experiences. Seeing how other people live and how different systems work would definitely give me a different perspective on America and people in general. And like Frederick Douglass, I would hold that experience with me for the rest of my life, and it would definitely impact me. For the next question, I'll be talking about when I was a swim instructor. So when I was a swim instructor at Goldfish Swim School, I had taught dozens of kids, but nothing prepared me for one boy whose right side was completely paralyzed. He was terrified of the water, and his mother had not informed me of his condition before the lesson. During my first lesson with him, I was a little overwhelmed, and I wasn't sure how I was going to teach him the 6 required swim skills that he needed to move on when he could barely move. That night, I prayed to God for guidance, and in the next 3 months, that little boy actually taught me more than I taught him. His bravery and perseverance reminded me to 1, appreciate my body, and number 2 was to never underestimate someone else's potential. After seeing his progress, as well as the many other success stories that I had as a swim teacher, I learned that patience was not only a teaching skill, but also a leadership trait. Now, whenever I see someone that I'm helping or working with struggling with fear, anxiety, or disability, I don't see a setback. I see a challenge that I'm ready to meet, because I've learned that with compassion and faith, I can help anyone move forward and reach their goals, even if I'm just a stepping stone on their way there. For the last question, when I'm confronted with a perspective that's different from mine, I like to ask questions in order to understand the other person's viewpoint. Some things I might say are, what makes you think that? Or I see what you're saying, but could you elaborate on? That way I can get their viewpoint and see what they're trying to tell me. I've learned in life that when it comes to most things, there's not one way to do it, and everyone has their own lens of the world. And it's okay to hear others' perspectives and take these opportunities as learning experiences instead of a disagreement. That way, understanding and respect are gained from both parties. Thank you for this opportunity to apply to the Douglas O'Connell Summer Global Internship. I think I would be a great addition to your Summer 2026 cohort, and I would be extremely grateful for this valuable opportunity.